Coast Guard affects most of our lives, if anybody lives near the water, almost every day. Waterborne safety, whether it's recreational boating, all the way up through the national security cutters that go out in the blue water parts of the ocean. The Coast Guard has a vital mission too, and it's great to be here with industry, hearing from Coast Guard leaders, and also having a chance to talk about what it is we can do as small, medium, and large businesses to help the Coast Guard. When you think about the mission of your company, how do you help this future of America get the best systems and ships they can get?
With the investment from the One Big Beautiful Bill, we are more than elated. It's a different time in the Coast Guard, a place we've never been, where we're recapping both investments needed for our workforce.
I like to reference the leadership's use of the term a binary star, right? Like we were guided by the Force Design 2028, reorganizing, restructuring, the Coast Guard reposturing, and really trying to accelerate capabilities.
In the past, we have focused on how do we award a large contract faster, and I would say that our previous efforts were how do you route this piece of paper faster. We threw out the rules, threw out how we used to do it.
I'm the Chief of Aeronautical Engineering for the U.S. Coast Guard. So basically anything that deals with airworthiness comes through me.
How can small business, how can large businesses, how can we collaborate, how can we look at the federal regulations, how can we meet all the requirements to make sure we're good stewards of the taxpayer's dollar, yet accelerate how quickly we deploy new capabilities that we need. I'm so looking forward to the future talks that we're going to have. I'm excited to be able to introduce them to our Aviation Logistics Center and our Aircraft Project Acquisition Center as well, to see how they can help us.
I think what we're really striving to do, particularly between Cecily and I, is we realize that our PEOs have a lot of common interests. It's all about trying to improve the way that we operate more effectively with less people and potentially far more autonomously. The Coast Guard is so new to this entire realm of what is possible in the RAS space that industry are far more knowledgeable. They understand what the current state of the market is, and they can help us learn quickly. So we're trying to find those within the Coast Guard, particularly with robotic and autonomous systems, trying to stay very engaged with operators to really get a sense of what they need and then get them the right capability as quickly as we can.
And in terms of fleet recapitalization, we're in the largest modernization effort in terms of the surface portfolio in the Coast Guard, our cutters and boats. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act has provided the Coast Guard with $24.59 billion in an unprecedented investment. We're about 20 times more than that, just of the $25 billion in the surface portfolio. Just north of $14 billion is in our acquisition portfolio. We're looking to leverage more commercial-ready commercial designs for innovative approaches where speed is the need for schedule. And I think it's just an amazing time, especially with the Coast Guard people.
For a long time, it's been Coast Guard culture that we don't necessarily engage with industry except through strict contract-controlled ways. And this whole idea that we can have face-to-face conversations with industry, we can see what's cool and new and have it come and demonstrated for us, especially with our team like Raptor, which is like rapid deployment of prototypes and things, is super exciting. I was out in San Diego last week where we had 6 different commercial vendors demonstrating technology to help me in my Coastal Sentinel mission, and it was just really awesome how quickly, within a month or two, technology was identified and then being demonstrated to the Coast Guard for use. So we need to make sure we have redundancy and that the people at the tactical edge making decisions have what they need real time in order for them to continue to support the mission.
So the primary focus again for this project is the rebuilding the barracks, building a new galley, building a new multi-use training facility.
This opportunity today for Defense Leadership Forum is a phenomenal experience. It's another time to engage with industry, to gain valuable feedback, and also project what the Coast Guard's priorities are, where our focus points are.
Incredibly energized to come to this sort of thing, have the opportunity to speak. Grateful for it, grateful for the questions that were posed. I'm grateful for the future conversations and collaboration.
We now have money to do things better, quicker, faster, safer for our coasties. And just, drink the Coast Guard Kool-Aid, and if you have great ideas you think can help us, reach out.